Have you ever thought about the difference that exists between skill and competence? Or the difference between preservative and condom? Or the difference between sensible and sensitive? And what is the difference between first language, second language, and foreign language? Hi everyone, welcome back to Teach Different. Today's video is about some commonly confused terms in English. Words can sometimes trip us up, especially when they sound similar but have different meanings. So let's clear the air on the following terms. Let's get started. A skill is a specific ability to do something well, like playing the guitar or solving math problems. It's about practical knowledge and expertise. Competence, on the other hand, is broader. It's the combination of skills, knowledge, and attitude required to perform a task effectively. For example, being a competent teacher means you have teaching skills, subject knowledge, and the right approach to handle students. This is a tricky one. A preservative is a substance used to prevent food from spoiling. It preserves the freshness and extends the shelf life of products like canned food or jams. Condom, however, is a product used for protection during sexual activity, often for preventing pregnancy or sexually transmitted infections. A sensible person is practical and makes decisions based on logic and reason. For example, she made a sensible choice to save money for emergencies. Sensitive, on the other hand, relates to emotions or reactions. It can mean being easily affected by feelings or having a heightened awareness. For instance, he is sensitive to criticism, or her skin is sensitive to the sun. These terms often confuse language learners. Your first language is the one you learn from birth. It's your mother tongue. You don't learn it. You acquire it naturally from your parents. For example, if you grew up in France, French might be your first language. If you grew up in Mali, Bambara will be your first language. And if you grew up in Burkina Faso, Maori might be your first language. A second language is one you learn after your first language and use regularly in your environment. For instance, when you are at home, you may speak your first language with your parents and siblings, but when you find yourself in the streets or at the market, you may speak another language with your friends and neighbors. If this language is different from your first language, then it is called your second language. A foreign language, however, is a language that isn't widely spoken in your area or country. For example, learning Chinese in Burkina Faso would likely be considered learning a foreign language. In most cases, a foreign language is learned in school or university for traveling and working purposes. Language is fascinating, isn't it? By understanding these subtle differences, you can improve both your vocabulary and communication skills. And let's be honest, avoiding embarrassing mix-ups is always a bonus. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more language tips, and share it with your fellow learners. Thanks for watching and see you next time on Teach Different. Bye for now.